up in Egypt one day, where the deliverance boy, calling us out of bondage, calling us home. Waking.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. This morning I'm making dinner already. I'm preparing dinner because I have a lot to do today as we're getting ready for our trip to the White Mountains to work on our off-grid property. So here you see I have chicken and potatoes, and I'm gonna make a coconut rice with cilantro, and also gonna make a coconut soup, chicken soup, and this is my version and something different that I wanted to do today. Sorry, that was my timer from me to check this chicken. But as you can see, I have chicken and potatoes here, and I'm going to be using this chicken bouillon here. And I'm gonna put some vegetables, mixed vegetables in there. I've already cut up the potatoes. And I'm gonna use some chicken broth. And this is the rice I am planning on using, cilantro lime rice, to go with our soup. And I'm also gonna open up a can of this coconut milk. This is one of my favorite brands that I use all the time. And so I'm gonna put some of this in there to stew my soup, my chicken. So I'm browning the chicken, I'm softening my potatoes a little bit, and so that they can absorb the gravy on the potatoes. And I'm gonna put together a stock. And once I'm gonna bring everything to a boil, and once I have a boil, I'm gonna boil it for at least 15 to 20 minutes with all the other garnishings in there. And you can do this, it's really simple. This is, again, my version of a Belizean stew chicken, and I'm going to bring it into a soup form so I can eat it with my rice. And the weather is certainly nice. We had some rain this morning, and the clouds were out, and I looked at the temperature in the house. It was like 73 degrees in the house right now. So we're having comfortable weather. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it all to a finish, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so not quite finished yet, but I'm showing you the browning of the chicken. And so you can see there that it is still a little raw, so you have to turn your chicken. I did put a little bit of water on the bottom of the pot because you don't want your ingredients to stick. So I'm using this, and you can just see that the chicken is already coming to, it's already starting to cook almost all the way through. So I want my potatoes to have the gravy absorb inside. So that's why I put my potatoes from early before boiling. And I don't want to overcook the potatoes either. The potatoes is going to determine when the soup's ready. So as you can see here, you can also take off the skin if you don't like the skin of the chicken. I'm going to turn this fire down just a tad bit. But if you don't like the skin, you can certainly remove it. So let me show you what also my seasonings are. Okay, so here you have my seasoning cabinet. So I put a spoon of this coconut oil to saute the chicken in before I add the water to the bottom. And I use a steakhouse seasoning. You can use any kind. I also use some garlic, pepper, a dash of lemon pepper, somewhere, lemon pepper. And I also put some of the, I also put some cilantro lime seasoning in there, and the adobe, like I said, and some bouillon. And Once you get that all brown, I'm gonna at this point add in a can of the coconut milk. And this is on your preference. You can skip this if you don't like it, but I like the flavors. In Belize, our culture, we use coconut milk in a lot of our main dishes. And so that's where I get mine from. So as you can see, I'm drizzling it all over the chicken. And I'm gonna make about a half a pot of the stock. So I'm putting half a can of the coconut milk to be able to have that rich flavor. So once you put your coconut milk in there, you wanna make sure your stove is on low. And this should only take you about 10 minutes for everything to come together. So I'm at my last point here. So I just browned the chicken. I'm not trying to cook the chicken all the way through, just enough for it to turn into a soup. And the soup is going to bring it completely cooked all the way through. So this is what I'm doing right here. Okay, so apparently I won't be able to use these. I got these from the store, and look, they've been tampered with. So I'm going to skip this process, but you're supposed to put one of these in there. All of them are like that. You can see the tab has been folded on the inside. I'm not sure how that's possible because I turned this like this and these were apart. And then this one is the same as well. So I bought them all at the same time. So I'm going to skip this process to be on the safe side because I don't know if somebody tampered with them. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the full broth of the coconut milk, the whole can, and put that in there instead. And this is going to be similar to one of my other dishes that I make. So I'm going to bring this to a boil and I'm going to add at least this much water to it. And then I'm going to go in and drop in some of this to take the place of the broth there. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all done. At this point, you can also add tomatoes, cilantro. I don't know how you like your soups, but you can certainly do that here in this process before you add in your water and bring it to a boil. You can also just skip the water and just stew this out and bring it to a boil and let everything cook, let the chicken cook all the way through, and add bell pepper, onions, or whatever you want, and you can have just a stewed chicken, and you add coconut rice, white rice, or you can add one of your favorite rice that even with this meal. So I'm gonna finish everything up this time, I promise, and I will bring you back. So as you can see here, I've added in my potatoes, I've added in the water, and there's my vegetable mix. And it's a really simple soup and that you can make. So now we're going to bring it to a boil. We're going to raise the dial here and bring this all to a boil. And we're going to cover it. It's important that we have everything covered. And my little dial here is going to, this is a salad master, so it makes everything cook quicker than normal when you're cooking in a regular pot. So this has been one of the additions that I have to my pots and pans, and I really enjoy. I have this for years. It was worth the pretty $1 I paid for it because, you know, it helps us eat healthy as well with the stainless, keeping all the stuff out of the pots. So I really enjoyed this set, and it comes with like 3 or 4 other ones with it. So just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to bring this to a boil and then we'll look in again. Okay guys, let's begin. So as you can see, it came to a boil. So I'm going to set my timer for about 10 minutes. And should be ready in 10 minutes. Okay guys, so my timer has gone off and I am going to go ahead and check in on this. Look at that. It's all done. So you can see here, the chicken looks cooked. My potatoes are showing me signs that it's ready. Let's peek into this chicken. Brushing with the chicken here. And you can see that it is cooked. There. If you want your chicken a little more cooked, you certainly can leave it on. But this is the way we prefer it. And you can see there, it is done. So I hope you guys enjoy this inspiring meal. And again, this is our version of a Belizean chicken soup. And I'll go ahead and turn that off. And that is about a 35-minute meal prep from start to beginning. Beginning to end. You guys enjoyed it, and you guys all have. And here you have the completed soup. I went ahead and added some of the jasmine rice in there, and my chicken is nice and tender. See it there. And I add some plantains in here as well. And so I have what is called a boil up soup, chicken soup. And it's looking so yummy. Let's try it. Amazing. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short video. Don't forget to visit Mount Zion Off-Grid Homestead. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.